I've been playing Rec Room since 2019, and I have over 1,000 hours across all platforms, and I don't think a game has ever impacted me the same way that Rec Room has. I've met tons of cool people in this game, I've visited thousands of rooms, and I've used Rec Room to make a ton of personal video projects, and I planned on using it to make a ton of videos for this channel, but doesn't look like that'll happen anytime soon. But I don't think I'm alone in saying that I've noticed a gradual decline in Rec Room's quality over the past couple of years. And I hate to say it, but it looks like it finally caught up with them. So in this video, I'd like to document all my creations so they don't become lost media, and I'd just like to talk a little bit about my Rec Room experience. It's really sad to see it go, but remember that even though Rec Room may be gone, the memories we made will stay with us forever. Now let's go look at some cool stuff.
Hello, welcome to the VR perspective. Very, very cool. And I figured might as well show off my dorm room first. I don't have a script to fall back on for this, so if I can't think of things to say, it's your fault. I've gone through probably as many dorm rooms as you can count. Kind of just invention spam. Got a bunch of goofy music from 2022, that kind of era. Gotta love this guy. Really just a lot of, every time I make a dorm room, it's mostly just invention spam, but figured it's worth showing off, worth documenting. This is floating here from when they used to have the weekly challenges. I don't know why they ever got rid of that. I mean, I liked them, but someone didn't, and they're gone. And this guy, you can smack him off because we don't like him. I made that invention. That's it. I'll show off my inventions too. I have a whole lot of rooms. We don't mention that. Over here we got this. This was from somebody. I don't remember who. Don't remember when it was. But I had somebody over in my dorm. I gave them Maker Pen access. They were doing a bunch of goofy stuff, and they had this krill that they really liked, or this shrimp, and they kept playing baskets with the hoop, and it resonated. I thought it was funny, so I stuck him there. He's there forever now. Very cool. Got a very cool gamer laptop, and this is kind of lame because this is all really just invention spam. So let's cut the. That's me. Look at that. That's me. My outline. Very cool. A lot of invention spam, but we're about to get to some cool stuff. Here is my lovely profile. Very cool. Level 50, like a Giga Chad, the OG level cap. Gotta have it. Really not a whole lot of subscribers, unfortunately. For the several hundred hours of work I put into rooms, I'm a little disappointed, but that's okay. Here we are. 155 inventions, 30 rooms. Probably gonna blur out my description. My room, yes, this is what I wanted. So room showcase, these are the ones that top tier, put the most work into. We got a Star Wars Battlegrounds. We got SCP Secret Lab Clone. That's what I went for. A Minecraft PvP because those do really well in Rec Room for some reason. And a Team Fortress 2 game. This is my baby, my passion project little thing. A lot of these are either personal use or things that I've started and never finished or collaborated with other people on. But let's do my most proud one first. Actually, no, let's save that for the end. Let's do this one. This is an obscure one. I call it the Epic Prison Simulator. Don't remember the last time I made most of these, but we'll see. All right, we spawned in. A whole bunch of missing things. I could have swore I was showing off some games in these, but yep, you spawn in the little thing. One thing in Rec Room games I've always liked is like role selection, like these kinds of spaces. I've always wanted to incorporate these. Spy disguises guard to break into the prison, help the prisoners escape. Prisoner, guard, warden, kind of self-explanatory. Let's go prisoner. All right, I'm pretty sure I have a barrier. Yep, can't go through here. Gotta have this guy. I do remember not putting as much effort into this as most of my other ones, so if it kind of sucks, don't blame me, please. But we're in a very shabby looking cell. I'm kind of disappointed in myself looking at this. It's not very not very good. A shield for some reason, and I am stuck. So I'm gonna grab my Maker Pen. Not really sure how I expected to get out of there. All right, let's go guard this time. Can't leave until you get the thing. Pick up the weapon. Can't pick up the other weapons because very cool stuff. All right, and we're in this little break room. That's the little spawn zone. Some fun stuff. Can kind of just explore, do whatever. I remember these. These were little. You know what? Why bother with this? These are little like air ducts that the prisoners can crawl through, and I think it's very cool. As long as somebody opens the cell door for them, because if they don't do that, there's no way out. Apparently, guards can open this. Only guards can. Little door here. I'm pretty sure. Rip that out of Prison Architect. Little yard. Don't have fly. We're gonna have to just ignore all of this stuff, the ugliness. But here's a big old beautiful Minecraft block looking prison. Gotta have it. This is a little entrance spot. It's kind of small actually, but little solitary containment for the people who are being bad. I am gonna have chapters in this video for the different games I show off. Gotta love that. Another vent. Staff only room. If I could go back and remake this, I would make it 100 times bigger. Gotta love that. I'm pretty sure prisoners can pick this up to open the main door. Gotta love the little microphone. Pretty sure the warden can pick that up. Emergency lights, gotta have it. Just goes bright red. Close the door. Yeah, I mean, it's very simplistic, but a lot of, especially in the early days, a lot of the most popular Rec Room games were the most simple things. That's not necessarily a bad thing. They were really simple back then. Over here we got a little shed with a grenade launcher for some terrorism. I don't know if I could say that on YouTube, but we'll find out. Little box here. I'm pretty sure every Rec Room kind of open world PvP game has one of these little things where you can just close it off. Like it's everywhere. Prisoners, it's orange. The prisoners pick that up. I believe I did want to expand much more on this, but I didn't. So here we are. But I think this is an unlisted game too. I didn't even really publish it. But yeah, on to the next one. Welcome to Waterpark Epic PvP Hangout. I had a little trend where I started putting epic in all the names of the rooms I make for some reason, but this one definitely it's much better than the last one. Probably looks the best, I'd say. I put a lot of effort into the foliage and stuff. Other room thing here. It looks, for a Rec Room game, honestly, I'm kind of happy with how it turned out. Everything is, for the most part, I believe my own inventions. I did my best to not use other people's inventions in my own stuff, but it's whatever. Let's check out the little beach first. So here we are. I tried so hard to make this cave look good, but as you can see, I failed. Little buoy, little thingy, right? That thing. Gotta have the little ice cream. It's whatever this is. Volumetric fog for when you're walking and going into the abyss. I never published this one also. There's just not a lot to it. Never really got very far. The whole idea for this room specifically was because in one of I think it was my Team Fortress 2 Rec Room game, there was a couple kids joined. It was 2 kids, and they lost their minds when they saw that the room creator had joined their game. They thought that I was the coolest person on planet Earth, when I'm really not. Like, Rec Room creators ain't all that. They were treating me like they saw Gaben, bro. But it was really cool, and they had this idea, why not everyone make a game together? And I just figured, why not? And we ended up making a Waterpark PvP game. This whole segment would have been a hangout area, and then you could have gone through that door. I wonder if I could walk through it. Yeah, I can. A little scoreboard here. Oh yeah. I'm gonna blur that, but that's them. And yeah, you would have gotten teleported inside of this little this little space, there was going to be a big old jungle gym sort of water slide looking thing going on here. This is going to be cool. Never happened, but it's whatever. I made this. It's just a wet floor sign, but I like how it turned out. I remember doing more stuff with the water here. Just slows you down and gives you the fog. March 3rd, 2026. Anyways, big old diving board over here. This is pretty cool. It's anyone could make this. I promise I'm saving the best for last because it gets better. I think you gotta hold this down or it's adjusted in intervals. Go up. Up. Well, crap. I guess it's low now. I don't know how to put it back up. Anyways, it just bounces you. That's all. Just a little bit, though. Whee! Splash. All right. No sound effects, because I never got to it. Staff room. Anybody can go in here. I'm pretty sure I made these. They're, originally Demo Man's bottles, TF2. Everything TF2. I ripped all my assets from TF2 because I like TF2. I don't know why, but when I played Rec Room, I made the Manco supply crate key. I was just hyper fixated on TF2 at that time. I still am to an extent. A little cash register. Not a whole lot going on. Changing room. Yeah, you wish I'd show you in there. Day night. Sheesh. Turn on the lights. Make it dark. Heck yeah. Very cool. I feel like this one, I don't know what, I was going for some kind of cool statue monument looking thing right there. Looks stupid, but I mean, this could have gone somewhere, but never ended up publishing it, but I'm kind of happy with how it turned out. Anyways, on to the next one. Here we are, the Great Kitchen PvP. Be quiet, coach. Anyways, the Great Kitchen PvP. This was one of my very early games based off of the very popular dorm room PvP where you're just a tiny little dude. All of this is ripped. These are all stolen inventions. I did not make any of these, unfortunately. I did in my later rooms, but not here. Very simplistic.
Feel free to practice as long as you like.
Be quiet, coach. Anyways, very simplistic, in other words, means bad, because it's not very good. But I'm telling you, we had a lot of fun here. I am so sad to see Rec Room go, because it's, I don't know, it was an experience, and VR chat, unfortunately, basically the only other alternative, and it doesn't have the same, like, charm. It's still solid. It still can be solid. Still can be very bad. Rec Room also could be very bad at times. But, I mean, little vent over here. Sends you real fast. Very cool. Like, the biggest appeal to Rec Room for me is just, it's the ability to, it's like the Mario Maker of, like, VR games. Anybody can, I know they're trying to do that with Horizon Worlds or whatever, but, this is like, it's so easy to just grab one of these maker pens and just do whatever you want, make some fun stuff, have some fun memories, and I mean, there really has been a huge decline. This is a little hiding spot. I think it's pretty cool. You can kind of sink in here, snipe people out of the little cracked tile. I think that's cool. But yeah, Rec Room just hasn't been hitting the same over the past couple years, and it's so sad. I wish I didn't have to say all this, but I don't remember what's up here. But unfortunately, it just isn't the same. All right, paint gun. Yes, I would have loved to kind of have someone else to share. Oh, you know what? I was onto something while I was making this. No, I wasn't. That doesn't shoot you high enough. I'm kind of stupid. I remember this being like a, oh, somebody put, oh, yeah, hollow. No. Memories of good times right there. Even though that's so stupid. It's significant in my heart. The very cool ice cream maker that I didn't make. Very cool stove. I remember I hollowed out the back of the ice cream maker, I think. And there was, I wish I could go, man, I should have buffed this movement speed. But yeah, you do a little jump around here, you got the little crown. I remember putting a microphone back here, but I think people abused it. So I had to take it away. But yeah, the ice cream king. or queen, whatever, right here. Very cool. And in the fridge, nothing in the fridge because it's solid. And yeah, that's about it for Great Kitchen PvP. On to the next one. Welcome to Pokemon Catching Simulator. Very, very cool. This was one of my very earliest no, not I think I made Great Kitchen PvP and then the Pokemon Catching Simulator. If it has Epic in the name, it's much later. So like I was more experienced Epic. The ones I show off are usually the Epic. These are my like prized possessions. I'll show you them, or you could just skip to them with the chapters. It's whatever. But I'll show you a little bit of everything. Gotta show you my worst before I show you my best, or you just skip to the end because it's whatever. And even past me, this is one of my first rooms where I used a ton of other players' inventions. Didn't really know what I was doing. I promise my other rooms are better. Past me said it like a pro, because that's so real. Levels. I don't know if I meant difficulty or just like stages, but let's go plant type. So all this is, I made the backdrops. That is it. I made the ball holder too, but that's like it's trash, but it's whatever. You take these little Pokeballs. I remember something inspired me to make this game. I don't remember what. Could have been the Camp Pokemon mobile game actually, because they run across in there. I think that was it. And I wanted to make a VR version of that. But you take the little balls and you shoot the little dudes, and I missed. But it honestly is very fun. I wish I'd added sound effects. I did add visual effects, and I think it's very cool. And towards the later stages, it gets a lot more intense. And crap. And I think I was starting to get overwhelmed by all the animation gizmos. But why did they change the name of gadgets and gizmos to like circuits and clankers or something stupid? It made me so mad. It was so unnecessary. But one thing I do like is if it stays there before it respawns, you catch them all for free. I think it's very fun. Anyways, let's go to the water type over here. Very cool. It's Marill, I think. One of them. Wooper, got a Slowpoke, yes. My Pokemon naming skills are on point. And I remember that guy, the little, don't look at me like that. I remember the little lily pad dude was notoriously difficult to get because he's got his little top bit, and he only peeks out sometimes. Here, let's get him. Okay. F you then, bro. Screw you. Screw you. Screw you. I apologize for that outburst. It won't happen again. Anyways, onto the fire type. Charizard just went through the ceiling. I think he doesn't move at all. Or he just jumps. That's funny. So, bird flies. Beautiful flying animation. Yeah, even with just this little bit, I started to get overwhelmed with all the animations. That's alright, though. It's whatever. Catch him while he's... Nope. Okay. Very cool. I mean, for one of my early rooms, even though it looks like straight buns and it plays like straight bun, nobody... How many views does this have? How many Vizzies? 3,000? Honestly, for this game, kind of sucks. First room. Past me was on point. Like, that's so real. Anyways, on to the next one. I know. I remember this one. This one's bringing back memories. Warning, SCPs may be spooky. Truly. This was my first attempt at an SCP game because those were some of the most fun games I played in Rec Room. All right, here we are. Let's see, does this have the epic in its name? No, it doesn't. So this was also a very early one. Another one, I very quickly got into the role selection place because I don't know, I always enjoyed that. Other games, missing, epic. I think that's the same. Anyways, let's start with D-Boy. And it is dark. I don't remember it being this dark. Anyways, I guess let's enjoy the dark. I don't know, something's wrong about that. I feel like it wasn't always supposed to be dark. But anyways, we're in our cell, a little toilet. This was the time before you said toilet in front of a little kid and they started saying skivity and freaking out. Good old times. I miss those days. I believe there's a card. Yeah, there's a card in the doo-doo water card. And I believe it's color-coded somehow. This must open this. Yes, it does. And you could steal this from those guys and they'll never be able to get out. It's great. Restricted zone doesn't mean anything unless there's Discord mods in the server who care. There's got to be a way to fix the light. I promise I will fix this. Hold on. All right, there we go. I fixed the lights. We are good now. And I lost the key card. All right, scan you. Yes, all right. We have 5. Wait, no, that's not. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. I can count. Look at that. Oh, the old ink limit used to be the bane of my existence because I genuinely could not make any more than this. And it was so disappointing. Scan, okay. SCP 173's room. We gotta love this. I remember this. I forgot, but I'm getting my memories back. You touch 999. Brody, he's so cool. He looks stupid, but he's going on an adventure. It's gonna be sick. He's taking me with him. Okay. Right through the door, through the wall. I believe the mops actually worked on the doo-doo stains from 173. Yep, invisible wall right here. Yeah, invisible walls okay. Just do it the long way, I guess. This is number 2. Oh, this is a number 2. Cool. But invisible wall right here. And you got to open the door on the D-boys. These are the lights. Very cool. I won't make you sit through dark mode. I like to blind your... I use Discord light mode. Deal with it. Anyways, this is where we get the microphone. I'm going to ditch the key card. Little microphone. Blah, 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 blah. And this... Oh, that's a real gun. Okay. Now tell me why on earth the default for spawnable items is grabbable turned off. Like, what are we doing here? Anyways, this is real gun, but I just wanted to show the beautiful golden gun skin from the weeklies. It was like some random obscure time in Rec Room's life where they had a weekly challenge for the golden confetti gun, and this was like you were on top of the earth if you had one of these. I don't know why this little thing's following it, but yeah, it was awesome. I think it's like fool's gold confetti gun, and then shortly after they just made it a purchasable item, so worthless to me now, which is unfortunate. I was one of the real ones who got that during the weekly. It was really cool. Let's be quick. Gotta make it to 173s. Yeah, not okay. It's whatever. Can I pick you up? Yes, pick you up, take you in there with me. No, I can't. It's whatever. No, okay. It's whatever. So, please respect the roleplay. I couldn't get the 173 mechanics to work. I tried just about everything, but I just put that there for people who just go on a killing spree. It does nothing to stop them. This is an 05 card here, of course, gotta have it. But I remember all this is your 173. It makes you go fast. You get the little swords, and this is what the whole game looked like. What it looked like every time you played, because nobody did that. Nobody respected the roleplay. But it's whatever. We keep exploring though. Staff room, restricted zone. Let's enter. Beautiful. Nothing here but a card. So very cool. SCP. You know what? Let's just delete these doors. I cannot be bothered by these doors today. Anyways, gotta love that. 1162. Probably the hole in the wall. I don't know if younger past me got this right or not, but I don't think this does anything. Nah, it doesn't. Oh wait, no, I think this was supposed to be... Oh yeah, I just didn't know what I was doing, but what I was aiming for was like, all the wall is solid, you get a little section right out here, mark it as decoration, that way you can put your hand through it. And yeah, put your meat through the hole in the wall, and then on the other side you pull out the card, and it's very cool. Yeah, it's whatever. SCP-035, I don't think this changes any... Yeah, it's just costume. But, role play. Does it say role play in the thing? Foundation? No, it doesn't. It's whatever. 500. I was really lazy. Apparently, I just was the laziest dude. I was so proud of this, but there's really nothing here. Just a card. All right. Restricted zone for what? Heavy elevator out of order. Yeah, I am lazy. Jeez, I just could not be bothered to do anything. It's whatever. It was fun. It didn't have to be good. Part of the experience of Rec Room is just doing stupid crap with friends and like talking to strangers online. It's beautiful. A restricted zone. Don't know what's going on here. Open gates. Beautiful. And I believe this was supposed to take you to a second section. I hate when rec room games make you travel through 100 different loading screens. So I tried to make everything in one, but the ink limit just wouldn't cut it. Arsenal. Roblox game. Anyways, yeah, I think I ended up making this this is what inspired me to make the SCP other one. SCP Secret Lab. So, let's go there right now. Here we are, and you are going to have to deal with that annoying music recorded off like my recorded off something. Very poor quality. Please use feedback toolbugs, feedback, misbehaving player. Makes sense. This would have been useful in my last one, but you know, it's got epic in the name. That means it's good. Trust that when they market things to you. Team selection. Man, I really did just team select everything. Anyways, I got some help with this one from a dude who knows CV2 stuff. That's why it's like instant teleports. I'm just gonna explore a little bit. It does have a lot of the labyrinthness of Secret Lab, which maybe I shouldn't have done, but it's whatever. Keycard. Oh, yo, it's the thing. I gotta write this thing. But yeah, I am not really a big fan of CV2. I feel like part of the appeal of Rec Room is its approachability, and CV1 does a great job of granting that. It's legit the Mario Maker of like VR games. Anybody can pick up a Maker Pen and start doing stuff. And then when you start adding in the complexity, that's like 106's his doo-doo puddle that he comes out of. And these, I should have made these taller, but it's whatever. But yeah, it takes away a lot of the approachability that comes from just being able to put it together. Because that way, when you have CV2, I'm so sorry, I'm getting distracted. I'm not good at talking. Kind of like ADHD or something. I don't know. Wasn't diagnosed. CV2. All right. So once CV2 is a thing, it only CV2 rooms from that point, since they're better than CV1 rooms, only CV2 rooms are gonna get like the majority of the recognition. So there's not really a point in CV1 anymore. So I feel like they kind of ditched a whole bunch of their audience when they did that big old rollout. Oh, this is yeah, I got it to work. No, I didn't get it to work. I got somebody who got it to work for me. But like every once in a while, there's a little blink, and then you have a window to move, which is freaking sick. And then this is like the instant kill block. It's very cool. And I assume there's a way to get out of here, but it's whatever. But yeah, that was very fun. It's a lot more fun when it actually works. And I can't see with the Vinca, it's annoying. But yeah, the 173 was freaking fun. Fun as crap when the things actually work. I gotta get my way to heavy containment. Oh, literally right here. So yeah, right here, the little elevator room. This thing, you touch the little keypad. And then any day now, there we go. Stone brick, as it should. All right, let's go up. We have arrived. Beautiful. I'm pretty sure 106 is somewhere over here. Let's speed this up. I don't know what that hitbox is for. 079. 079 is not a playable character. I don't know why he's there. He's just giant. Fill in space. Alright, but up here, somewhere to the left, is 106. Mark my words. No! Okay, let's just clip through the walls. Somewhere over here. This is the femur breaker, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this is the magnetic suspension thing. This is the femur breaker. This is his pocket dimension. 106 was very fun to play as, because he's just teleporting all over. He's very slow, though. So 106, as you can tell, since it looks stupid, that means I made it. So, yeah, you move slow, but, yeah, you get the little kill brick. And, yeah, these teleport you to the various little areas. This is an entrance zone, then it's so cool. 106's chamber, this teleports you right outside. Like, I wish more Rec Room games used features like this, because it's some really cool stuff. Anyways, here is a Tesla gate, and this boy actually works. I don't think it will right now, because the game's not actually started, but I remember making the invention for this in my Minecraft game for some reason. I didn't make it here. This game never really got a lot of players in at once. Not at least to the degree that the other ones did, for some strange reason. Which sucks, because this would really benefit from having a lot of players, and I don't know where I'm going. Big old void catwalk space. Gotta have it. And let's go to entrance. There it is. Oh, here we go. Yeah, entrance. Key card. Don't need it. Nope, you do need it. Okay. Let's just go through on a beautiful little voyage. Gotta love the clipping. There's 106. I believe 049 was somewhere, but he's really just a worse 106. And here should be weapons. Where's the weapons? There's the weapons. Little facility guard right there. And there should be an exit somewhere. No, this is not what are you? You're the coffee machine. It's whatever. Not 914. I think I did put 914 in this game, actually. He's in light somewhere, but he changes he upgrades the key card. Still need the key card to get out of here. Gate A. We're about to escape. It's about to be sick. I think it's coming. Mark my words. There we go. My words were marked. Here we are. We are on the surface now, and this doesn't... I could have put more effort into the surface, but I didn't. You can sort of see how it, like, resembles some of the main features of the game while still being horrendously off the game. But you get what I was going for, and I feel like it is still pretty... I just hit my wall. I still feel like it is still pretty good. Got the nuke room. Yes. Yeah, it won't play the audio. Oh, there we go. There we go. You've heard the audio before. Oh goodness, on cooldown. Yep. Thanks, CV2 guy. If you're CV2 guy, you know who you are. Anyways, big gate opening up. Integrated graphics detected. Gate B just takes you here. It does resemble the game to an extent. There's the little room where every time you say bad words, you get put in timeout. Your class is set to tutorial. And man, this is huge. Every game I make in Rec Room, except for like the early crappy ones, I max out the ink limit so fast. It was maxed out, I swear. And like within the last few years of its lifespan, or just after I stopped caring about Rec Room, they increased it by like 3 times. Like, I'm at 37% usage. This boy was maxed out. I could not add anything. So it's like, Rec Room does have an unfortunate case of too little too late, where they just add necessary features far, far too late than they should have. But at least they're added, I guess, when the game's about to be shut down, but it's whatever. Anyways, on to the next one. Oh, this one brings back memories. No epic. It was probably like the first one, but it was a build battle. 12 people. I hate spelling people like that. That's how you tell it's really old. But here we've got I was in there. I think I only ever ran one single build battle, and it was in like a 4-person. It's a copy of this room, except it's like 4 people instead of 12 people. But I mean, yeah, we did one. I did a single one, and it was very, very fun. And I participated in a couple, and I mean, they're not managed at all, so can't really say I won, but I feel like I won in my heart. That's all that matters. This comes down, the big old divider thing. I think all of the buttons have to be pressed or something, but it's whatever. Gotta have the elimination gun. I do remember using this on people. It's just a pathfind laser that is blocked by the bottle. You shoot, you break the bottle, they get banned. They don't get banned, they get sent to the dorm room, but it's whatever. Does this divide? Yes, this is the divider. Push wind gun. I'm not sure what the push wind gun was for. Victory gun. I think this sent them to like a fun party room. It's like I don't know. I'll test this in a minute. You get up. Well, maybe not. Oh, I broke it. Beautiful. Don't know how I broke it. Oh yeah, I could go up and examine all of them. Very simple. I just wanted to show it off because it's cool. Oh, this might be the thing. Dorm room. Then this one is also dorm. So they both send you to the same place. Oh no, that the second one actually teleported you. It should have teleported you at least to the party room. Yeah, party. Okay, we hate it here. This is a boring party room. Let's go. Alright, here is the Minecraft Epic Survival PvP, and this one I actually put a good bit of effort into the image for. I'm very happy with this one. I think it's very cool. Any Epic Minecraft PvP, whatever. But yeah, the motivation to make this one is because there's one specific Rec Room game. Oh, that's dope music. Somebody set that up for. Same CV2 guy. Thank you, CV2 guy. Actually, no. Oh, yeah, it is CV2. Okay. But there's one Rec Room Minecraft game that is absurdly popular that I feel like really doesn't need to be as popular as it is. Like, this, visually at least, is an improvement at least tenfold, bro. And plus, you can do this! Like, that's so cool. I remember just running around for hours with a bunch of dudes, and we just absolutely destroyed all the NPCs. And I will show off all my inventions, but all of the Minecraft mobs, these are all my inventions. And I know it's not saying a whole lot, but like, when you take the time to, and the flowers too, I made the flowers. But when you take the time to like craft every little bit, even though it amounts to like, how many views is this? Is like nothing. One, if you compare this to the other one, that's like hundreds of thousands, but the soul is in here, and it's just a beautiful thing. And this is a little grenade. Like, it's so cool. It's just cool stuff, and I'm sad to see this all go, because even though it's absolutely dead, and it has always been dead, I at least know that it's here, and like, it's something I enjoy, and it's a shame that it'll be gone soon. But at least I can talk to you about my problems, right? Nah, who am I kidding? You're a snowman. Get out of here. I put extra work into that one to make sure all of the it's like in segments, so you could do that. It's very fun. I also made it like, I made them the least dense material, so they just flop all around, and making it so they respawn in order was such a pain, because it kept spawning out of order and it'd be stuck in a loop, but it was very fun. Gotta have this pickaxe. It was just, it's freaking cool. I don't know how else to just describe my, I guess, nostalgia for like a couple years ago, but I don't know if it's that. I think it's just it's a good mix of sadness and everything, kind of, because all the people I met here are gonna be gone, and it's like the meme where the dude you play the game with has been offline for 12 years, and it's so sad. That's how I feel. That's what's gonna happen soon. But we got the oh yeah, we I didn't even realize, but we walked down the igloo, the little secret room underneath. This is like gives you shield, I think. Up. All right, let's just fly, because climbing is for babies. The little swamp area over here. I just, it's a compulsion. It's a compulsion to absolutely wreck these mobs. It's so fun. Get out of freaking, look at me like that way again. Oh crap, I fell. Anyways, in here is another golden apple. A desert. The underground section is really cool. Sheep. Smack. It's so fun. It's so fun. If you're watching this while Rec Room is still up, get in here and start smacking the sheep, bro. It is really fun. Just any of the mobs. But let's go down here in the little mine shaft. I put probably most of the work into the mine shaft. The lava pits do kill you. I made sure of it. So does the water if you jump out of bounds. I set that guy right there specifically so his sole purpose in life is to faceplant into the lava. Parkour, ultimate parkour. Dream couldn't beat that parkour. Yeah, get in there. And here was an ender portal I was going to finish, and right there on top of the last eye, I had like the like button, and then it said like if it gets enough likes, I'll add this, which I had no intention to. It was very scummy, so I got rid of that pretty soon. There's more over here. Oh, I fell. No, cannot change because the game's not started. It's whatever. Discord pings. Don't know if you heard that. That's not yours. Don't check it. Sword, nether. The nether. I like how I made the portal look. It's very cool. It's much cooler on the other end. This end, kind of lame. Like, You saw it. Well, that's whatever. Nether. There's a yes. I remember you. I wish I had put more effort into you because you do look pretty stupid. I have to shoot you down. I'm sorry. I can't have you sitting in my space. All right then. Please. Okay. You know what? There we go. Yeah. How do you like it? Yeah. Okay. Oh my god. Oh, yo, I forgot. I set up patrol. Yes, I got myself with it. Oh, I'm very proud of that. The little desert well also serves. It finally serves a purpose. It's taking you to the underground. But yeah, I set up a troll segment, and oh, I'm so happy I fell for that. I'm probably the first one to ever fall. This didn't get many people, but right here, you gotta jump. If I'm not stupid. There we go. First try. Didn't need any help. I got it first try. Yeah, made it to the other side. That's just you fall through the floor there. It's pretty cool. And all of that work just for this. So, kind of stupid. Let's go to the next one. So, I was going to show the TF2 one next, but I feel like the Star Wars it's gonna be that one's gonna take a long time. Gotta love that music. But yeah, the TF2 one's gonna take a long time, so we're gonna do this one. Even though this one visually, I feel like is the best to look at. Like, I made all of these. I think I plan on making a couple more. I only ever got to these two, but visually, I put so much time into this crap. That's a rec room bug. It's not supposed to look like that. It's supposed to, yeah, it's glitchy. But there's a little mouse bot that runs around here. I'm pretty sure I made all of these assets actually. The little lightsaber, my invention tab. Yeah, I'm gonna show you all my inventions. CV1, yep. Yeah, it's just, I'm very proud of the way that this one turned out. Oh yeah, I did the animation. Yes. Oh, that's so sick. I'm very proud of those. The little duck. I believe this guy. This was the builder, the gadget guy. Makes sense. If there's any CV2, it's the gadgets guy. He did not like me having that duck there, I remember, but I kept it there anyway, because it's awesome. I like this little... I'm sorry I'm getting fixated over stupid crap, but it's just... I'm proud of I'm proud of what I done. Get out of here. Through the door. It's beautiful. It's glorious. Looking out there, there's all the cool stuff. Look, they're fighting! Yeah! The black one's fighting the white one, just like real life! I don't know if I should keep that joke in, it's whatever. Here, we've got the freaking... I forgot what those... The TIE fighters. And, docking in. Mr. T-Pose is walking around with a bunch of the other T-Poses. That's the Gibbous, the ghastly Gibbous from TF2. I just stuck one of them on. Slip and fall, yes, that's my excuse for invisible walls. Very cool. I don't get the deal with all this clipping. That's always been a... You, why are you there? I don't remember putting you there. That's the bug. Anyways, down. Does it take me anywhere? Oh, it was gonna be like an arcade mode. Single player. Yes, I wanted to do single player so bad. Because it's like main games multiplayer, but if you want single player, you could have come down here. Oh, I'm so sad I'm never gonna get to do that. Work in progress. Arcade mode also work in progress. I don't know how I would have gotten those to work, but the idea was there. Look, he's shooting. He's missing because he's really bad. Oh, they're all really bad. Oh, no, he got him. Yeah. Oh, he exploded. That's cool. You can't tell me that's not cool. Even though that it's just not that much, not as high quality as most rec rooms. You gotta admit, it's still at least a little cool. Yes, this is the multiplayer level selection. Yes, I remember I could go through you. Nothing back here. I was gonna do something. But this is the level selection, the Death Star. I was gonna have a little, like, the item pickup hologram border around here. Didn't work. Do not hesitate. Yeah, because a lot of people don't use this, and a lot of people write slurs on the comment, the board. But let's go to the Death Star. Here we go. Please consider subscribing and cheering. Yes, of course, because that amounts to nothing anymore because Rec Room is gone! Another one where you pick your roles, of course. It tracks you, that's cool. The Resistance must find and disable all 3 generators. Empire must defend the generators. Very, very cool. 3 minutes. I remember the CV1 or CV2 for this was the worst. I hated it. It was so annoying. But there's the rebel side, there's the empire side. You know what? Let's be evil today. Let's join the Actually, no, I feel like it's a better experience showing off from here. So, there's the foot soldiers. The different classes can get their different weapons. They can't take each other's. Very, very cool. Got the sniper dude. And they're all just default, but this dude, the Jedis have like hyper jump or something. I remember if you hit an enemy with it, it makes a noise, and it should always be playing a constant annoying buzzing that was really obnoxious. But I think I removed that for good reason. But let's be a foot soldier today. Yes, I am cannon fodder. Let's go. All right, door will be unlocked soon. Wait, is this yeah, this is the right spawn. So this is like the setup time. So after a couple minutes or no, it's only like 30 seconds, I think. There's supposed to be a timer there. Game's not started, so it's not gonna be there. But yeah, you invade, you start here, and then you gotta make it to the generators, and each one you do moves up your spawn point a little bit. It's kind of easy when you're not fighting anybody. But you get this guy, generator 1 disabled. That boy is hidden now, so they can't deactivate it. There's your spawn point. That moved up. Hitting my walls. Can I go through? I can't go through that door. Anyways. The catwalk above. Very cool. I think the layout structurally of the map is pretty solid. I wish I'd made it as nice as the lobby area, but it doesn't have to be. This is kind of cool. Big old donut shape room. Here's the second generator. Yes, it's all just a big circle. I think I put a secret in behind one of these doors. Like you could go through one of them. Yeah, this is to get up here. You go around. Yeah, wait. No, oh, okay. So you hit the generator and it doesn't move up the spawn point, but it just opens this door. That's solid. That's cool. I think. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's what it does. Sliding door, go through here. There's a little room up. This is the hangar. The hangar. I think it's called a hangar. I feel like I'm saying that weird. But big old open space, and you gotta have the yellow tape at the edges to know that you can climb it. Very cool. There's the stairs that you took up and can't go through that door, but this is where like the main battle happens. This is like the biggest choke point, I guess. Yeah, you gotta make it through here. These are the big old vents, and you can jump down these and it'll launch you right back up. It's fun to fight in those vents. And you can climb all the way up here, and this is the last generator, so you gotta make it past here. All this fun stuff. Make it to the generator. Yeah! Rebels win! Yes. And since this is the only map, it's not really necessary to play as the Empire because they all they do is defend. All I'd be doing is showing you the costumes, so I'll just show you that when I go over the inventions. But yeah, let's check out the next one. Oh, this is the last one. This is gonna be TF2. All right. For the moment we've all been waiting for, have the best and most epicest TF2 recreation you will find in all of Rec Room. I believe that. I know that the others exist, but I like mine more. Here we are, Team Fortress 2 Epic PvP. And for the longest time, I do have a good couple maps. Oh, I'm so hyped. This is the one. It doesn't look as nice as that one. And it's meh, but I'm proud of it. This is my baby, and I'm excited to show you. Back here, we've got the VIP room. I will also show that. I'll show that at the end. It's really just stupid. But Team Fortress 2, these are all the maps and the game modes. Team Fortress 2, join the club. There's a club for this. I don't even remember making a club for this. 120th. Honestly, that's kind of cool. Very cool Rec Room version of their favorite game. Very cool. Yeah. We got the friendly trade server, because when I played TF2, I did enjoy the friendly trade servers. We got 2 Fort, we got Hightower, we got Orange. See the if you don't remember that, it's mostly a community server. It's I don't know why. I think I just did it because it's simple. Coming soon. This was gonna be Harvest. King of the Hill Harvest. Never got around to it. DeGroot Keep medieval mode, very cool. 1v1 arena, very simple. And versus Saxton Hale I made this map myself. It's called Saxton City. Truer words haven't been spoken. I love the level 1 sentry. Cool kid. You know, I'd do this if I were you. Anyways, let's go to the Hall of Inventions. Oh, posters. This is cool. Music. I don't remember what this was from, but it was in my rec room camera, so I just decided to print it out. This dude. Oh man, the memories with this dude. There's this kid who I have a golden frying pan that I hide in each of the maps. This is the Hall of Inventions. I'll show this in a minute. Right here, yes, is the golden frying pan. I had to put it in as an Easter egg. I sneak it into most of my maps, and that kid would always say, he would like scream at the top of his lungs, "Bring me the golden pan!" or like, "Give me the golden pan!" It was hilarious. Yeah, that was rec room, bro. Rec room memories for real. Villager, gotta have it. Simple plan. Level 1 sentry, better, because I attempted to make one of these before, didn't really work out that well. This is actually, the picture is taken on a prototype of one of the maps. I forgot about the prototypes, but I'll check those out. Working TF2 Medigun. I couldn't get it to work in the actual game. It's just the visual effect, but it's there. The costumes. These took me forever. We got the scout costume. I wish I could do like I could show you what they look like. I probably could, but actually, I think I can. Let's spawn you in. Look at that. The nice little scout. You could skip ahead if you don't want to see the in-depth look at all of them, but this is the scout. And I do have blue counterparts. I didn't publish any of them, though, so if you want to manually make the blue counterparts, you have to re-dye everything yourself, because I'm evil like that. We got the soldier. Very cool. I wish I could, like, change the sensitivity of my flying, but it's whatever. You know what? I don't need to do all that. I'm sorry. I'll just stop. We got Pyro here. He's very cool. I'm proud of him. You know what? Get rid of the invisible wall. Out of my way. Pyro from Team Fortress 2. Demo Man from Team Fortress 2. A few of these heavy. A few of these, though, do have some minor clipping. I believe you, NG, you always had the worst clipping. You always like to clip through my body. But we got heavy. We got Angie. Very cool. Got medic. Gotta love medic. I hate full bodies. Just let me tell you, because it destroys all costumes. I feel like Rec Room, they deviated. This is Sniper. Rec Room deviated so much from their original art style and just their whole identity when they added full bodies. The full body costumes, that's acceptable. Full bodies as an option just break all the costumes. It breaks the art style. It looks stupid. I'm sorry if you like full bodies. I can't. It's evil to me. I hate them. I hate them so much. Working, they're not that working. Okay, they're one way. It makes sense. It looks weird, but yeah, teleporters. The civilian, I don't know why I made the civilian, but I did. It's just a civilian. I believe the Manco supply crate key was there, but we got the TF2 shotgun. All of these work. It's very cool. Shotgun. Pew! Modeling the weapons, costumes was tedious, but modeling all the weapons was very fun. Here we go. Working spy knife. Spawn you in. That's just the skin. It looks a little broken when you hold it, but I mean, it adds a little to the immersion. The working pistol. It's just, nothing's like CV2. It's all prop guns with the skins on top. But they're still very cool. And we got the fridge. Okay, I don't know why I made this, but Medic's fridge from Meet the Medic. Spy head looks like he's seen some things, but there's the supply crate key. Anyways, the conscientious objector, I think I pronounced that right. Very simple. Figured I'd make it, might as well. Didn't mean to hit the button. The wrangler doesn't work, doesn't do anything. I tried to make it work. I failed miserably. The ghostly, ghastly one of them, the gibbous, and then we got the free-to-play. The free-to-play costume that you could just, anybody can put it on. Modeling this was very difficult. But it's a scout by default. But yeah, it's the gibbous. It's the free-to-play. It's the free-to-play loadout. It's so cool. Working TF2 minigun. Gotta love the TF2 minigun. I believe I tried to... Yeah, I did. I tried to make a working version. You hold it in a weird place, but yeah! I edited that very late when they added the customizable projectiles, which they added way later. That should have been like one of the earliest things they added, but they took forever to do it. It's whatever. And Saxton Hale, of course, with his good old Australia chest. Got the med kits, very simple. Don't need to look at those too much. Demo Man's bottle. I don't know what I was doing with these. These were in the Waterpark game. Working wrench, working fire axe, very cool. And you know what? I forgot that I changed the VIP room considerably from what it was before. But I just let's go to the VIP room. Here we go. Yeah, this crap just takes you to the back rooms. It's not a VIP room, it's the back room. I spent so much time on this as a stupid little joke. Earlier when I was talking about the the build battles, this was one of the things I made for a build battle. And I don't know if I won or not. They never told me, but I made that. I just put it in here for some reason. But yeah, I really did just model the back rooms for some reason. And the funniest thing is, I did not make an escape. There is no way out of the back rooms. You have to leave and rejoin. So, oh, yes, this. There was a dude who told me to make a statue of a dog. So he lives here now. Anyways, enough of that. Now for the part we've all been waiting for. Friendly 2 Fort, Hightower, Orange, all these guys. Let's go with the good old 2 Fort. So, this is 2 Fort. I apologize for that music in the back room. It's gonna sound like buns, but we'll make do. Once the game starts, every map starts the same way with like in this same spawn area, and it all looks like this, but you pick a class. You pick their weapon. You can only get into the spawn zone of your matching dude, so nobody steals anything. And medkit resupply. It's functional. The game's just not started. Then you leave spawn, and I mean it's 2 Fort. This map I added very late. Surprisingly, I added most of the other maps first, but it really is just 2 Fort. There's not a whole lot else to say. Up here, like it's just 2 Fort. Let's go capture the intelligence. I also do remember adding the golden pan. You can walk through this wall, and I used to have a golden pan here, just for you to find. Except, oh yeah, the ink limit. The ink limit was just too crazy for that. Making the tunnels actually work was such a pain. Let me give you a little insight. The tube shape in Rec Room is not hollow. It's a solid shape. Like, you can't fall through it. You have to set it to decoration, and you have to make goofy walls to like you can see here, because it's not hollow. You can't go through it by default. It's annoying. The sewers look atrocious. They aren't very pretty. But yeah, here's 2 Fort. Is the sink here? Yes, I made the sink from 2 Fort. Intel. Let's go capture our own intel, because we're red. That is tweaking out. Just pretend that it's not tweaking out, and it looks good. And do that to everything you see in this video. Just tell yourself it looks good, and then it looks good. There's the little background server room. I did set an invisible wall there. Intel is broken. It really is just a PvP map, but I did my best with the ink limit and my capabilities of not wanting to spend 100 years making it perfectly accurate. But sniper battles up here, very cool. You know what? Why am I doing that when I could just be sniper? Here we go. Oh, I'm blue. That's great. I switched teams. I don't know if my other... I think I had a purple skin on. That's why the thing was like that. But here we go. Sniping. Very cool. On screen mode on PC, the sniper, I believe... I don't know if they changed it or not because I haven't played in forever, but the sniper used to be absolutely broken on PC. Yeah, that's 2 Fort. Anyways, let's go on to the next map. So...
If you like, you can practice until more players arrive.
Be quiet, coach. Anyways, this is... does this remind you of anything? Well, if you said 2 Fort, you're unfortunately correct, because this was my first attempt at 2 Fort, and my game is kind of lagging. But, yeah, this is a very shameful 2 Fort. That's my ping. Don't know if you can hear that anyways, but the beautiful, I won't be here for long, but I just figured it's worth showing off. So
Feel free to practice
let's
as
go
long as you
spy.
like.
Oh, I hate Coach so much. The one thing I'm
Looks like you're
glad
the
is
first
gonna be
one
gone is
here.
Coach because I hate
Use the
Coach.
people tab on your watch to
Um,
invite your friends to
this
join you.
is supposed to be the battlements climbing thing that is clipping into the wall for some reason, but sniper battlements, and right here, so the deal with these little black boxes, this was my spy cloaking method. Nobody can get in here but spy, and this is his unique feature. I'm so sorry if you're getting, just ignore the pings, I swear. Down here also, these little bits are also spy little hideouts. And this is really all there is to this map. Here's one, another one. And if we go in the water, nothing. I didn't get the fog effect or the audio
Feel
effect
free to
yet.
practice as long as you like.
I won't, Coach, but thanks. Oh, and that just teleports you out. Okay,
Looks like
so
you're the first one
this is this
here.
map. Let's check next
Here's
one.
the people-
You know what? I don't think I gave a comprehensive little overview of all the different classes. So let's just start in the order I have them laid out for some reason. But here is Soldier, and they all have their own unique movement speeds and stuff. But the Soldier, I couldn't get his rocket. The default rocket launcher was way too overpowered, and this was before they added like the customizability. And yeah, this right here says it's the spy. Spies can go in there, but the way I balance Soldier, he's got the shovel, and all he does, he has a super high jump height. So my best way of adding Soldier was Market Gardener. He just market gardens people, and control points don't mean anything. Everything is just a glorified PvP map. I wonder if you can get on a roof. I don't think so. Wait, oh nope, you can. That's cool. So you can get up on the roof and just smack people with a shovel. That's really all there is to this map. It's very simple. Medkit right there. Spy centers on each side. Very, very simple. But still cool. Working resupply cabinets. That's Soldier. Pyro is just the paint launcher. Demo Man, he gets his sticky bombs and the grenade launcher. That was able to work. Scout, shotgun was too overpowered on such a fast character, so I gave him the pistol. Sniper sometimes gets a choice between the rifle and the huntsman, the bow, and spy, sword, melee, kind of just slower scout, but he can backstab. I think that's like an insta kill, the sword, at least it should be. NG with the shotgun was pretty balanced. Medic, I gave him the crossbow, Crusader's crossbow, and the that thing which he could give to his teammates, but every single time I've ever seen a wild medic in this game, he's always drank that for himself. Ubercharge himself. And then there's heavy, that just gives him extra health. I believe it doesn't work. I tried to make it work, it doesn't work, and I gave him a paint launcher because this was before I made the one that you saw in the invention hall, the minigun with the corks. Next map. Let's see if you can guess what map this is. Right here. I wonder. It looks like almost a very crappy high tower. And you would be right, because it's called Talltower in the file name for it. So it's very funny. Gotta love this annoying music on repeat I've got. We got the big old tower over here that I will get demonetized if I continue looking at. Right here we got the big old middle tower. Gotta love that. And really kind of boring without a lot of people, and unfortunately this game never really, it only a handful of times got enough people to where it could like sustain a fun atmosphere without just turning into annoying tedious 1v1 simulator. But yeah, this is this map. All right, this is the friendly server, and right here in the spawn area, I didn't even, there's no scoreboard because you can't kill people because it's friendly server. So you just pick your team, pick your class, and I just want to show you this because that's funny that I put that there. Very funny. I don't remember any of this. This is all very old stuff. Let's go Blue Demo Man. But yeah, just got the stickies. You just shoot people and it does nothing, but it's fun. The lighting here has always sucked, and I've never been able to figure out how to fix that. Boom. Yeah, can't sticky jump in this game, unfortunately. Yo, it's the sentry with the gibbous. That's cool. So, ooh, what is that? Where does that take me? Yeah, it's just a little hangout map. Just a all of my maps essentially turned into little hangout maps. There's really not a lot to them. So that just teleports you up here. That's cool. Got the microphone that you can't pick up. Cool. And I believe that these walls are climbable. Yeah. Cool. Is this? No, it's not. Just these. That's cool. Go down here. There's a pit. Pyro Shark pit. This is like a lot of my recreation maps are just the Temu version of what they're trying to be. They don't quite accomplish it, but I feel like in spirit they do to an extent. This ball is freaking out. What's Marasmus up to these days? Apparently that. Anyways, the little gibbous sentry with the little ghost. I love this. The little dude. All right. Anyways, next map. Welcome to DeGroot Keep. And yep, I did make all of the things medieval mode themed. So we got the crossbow for medic, NG Gather Wrench. Everything's restricted to melee except for Huntsman Sniper, the medic. Scout's got the Sandman. The Fire Axe. This is the one time where my little skins come in handy. The Killing Gloves of Boxing for heavy, the little punching gloves. Let's be Scout because he's fast and I hate walking. Pick you up. Yeah. I hate that this, like, you can't get more of these. It doesn't recharge. Little training dummies, and then I think it's cool I made the medieval mode themed case. Anyways, this is medieval mode, and it takes 2 seconds to get to the enemy's spawn. But there's that. Oh, you know what? Okay, so I just wanted to test this thing that I remember being in Rec Room. It's a bug, but you take the snowball, you throw it at the ground, and the second it hits the ground, oh, I think they patched it out. But there was a bug where the second the snowball hit the ground and it exploded, you could still pick it up, and you could send it, and like the 1 centigram of like of effort would send it like a missile. Let's see if maybe let's see this. Yo! They still got that bug. I love that. Yeah, some things don't need to be changed. Anyways, I remember a lot of these maps just looking much more extraordinary in my memory than they are in reality. Right here, there's a little thing right here. I tried to make some, like, fluid terrain that actually looks cool, but it's just all flat, and it shows. It's unfortunate. You do die if you go down there. I would love to, but the game hasn't started technically, so it won't let me. But over here, that's another spy thing. The spies can go in there. You capture this point, you can climb up here. I figured it'd make it more fun if they can get better access to the castle, because this is like the choke point where everything happens. Oh, I want to go in there. Never mind. Rush in the castle. There's another spy point right there. Capture the intelligence. And right here, you can't pass this. You know what? I should have made the barriers from TF2. That floor is tweaking out, but here's red spawn. They can choose to go left out that door, or they can come up here and invisible wall right there. But they can come over here and defend the point from here, or they can go up and down, and it's very, very cool. All right, next map. So this map is actually not a TF2 map at all, and it was 100% stolen from my memory from a Roblox clone of TF2. For some reason, that's the state I was in when I was making this. I wasn't even taking TF2 games, I was taking Roblox TF2 games. So this is like the little tutorial space, I think. No, this is a teleportation thing. I'm pretty sure Spy can warp around the map, like he'd end up there or something. I don't know. It was cool though. These are teleporters that the engineers are the only ones that can set up. They can push the button. Spies and engineers can like toggle a button on and off, and it'll get the warp up and going, and it'll send you across the map, which is pretty cool. Over here, this tunnel. Somebody's in the tunnel. We gotta get them. No, it's a single. Nobody else is in here. Yeah, you can run up this little path. If you're red, you defend here. And then the reds can also set up a teleporter. That's cool. Right there is a big old pit. I'm pretty sure in the Roblox game this used to be a payload map, and it was like the goal was to launch stuff in there. Even though it's a ripoff of a Roblox game, it's still it's still the Temu version. It still shows. This one wasn't public for long. I did get this out of here. What is down this corridor? I do not remember. Oh no, it's not a death pit. It makes you it makes you take a long walk of shame. Very cool. All right, next map. Okay, so this is Saxton City, Saxton Halo mode, and I had to put this disclaimer there because in real TF2, the difficulty of Saxton scales with the other team's size. And yeah, I couldn't really do that here. I believe I got Gadgets guy in here with the CV2. I believe there had to be at least a little bit of it. As Saxton Hale, you fight all other players by yourself. They do not respawn. Yes, very cool. But we are just going to check out the map for now. Let's be Red Scout, of course. And certain maps I was able to fit the skins in just because the ink limit was so low. Because the costumes, these things take up an exorbitant amount of ink in Rec Room. It's absurd. Open up. Okay. And Red spawns here. We gotta fight Saxton. He's gonna drop out of there any minute. But this is Saxton City. And there's the little duck again. Gotta love him. You just gotta run around. You gotta fight the dude. I think I really should have buffed everyone's movement speed because it can get kind of tedious and Saxton's just a free kill for everybody. And in this map, the golden pan is right here. Yeah, I knew it. I remembered. The only downside is no class can pick it up, but it's still there. And that's all that matters. I believe also part of this was inspired by a Roblox game, which I feel deep shame in my soul to say, but you jump down the well. Oh goodness, jump down the well. Here we are. Yeah, and you get sent to a little place down here, and then you gotta make your way back up. Nobody ever went down there in actual games. There's a little parking structure here for some vantage points. An IKEA, because we love IKEA for some reason. And let's see if I remember what's here. Meatballs. That's kind of why did I put that there? Makes sense. Let's keep on exploring. Yep, sus. All right. Yeah, that's all you need to know. And the car. Okay, so I don't know if you saw that, but for a split second there was a car that ran through here. And I believe it does kill you. I made it so like it'll just drive by, and if you get hit by it, you will die. Even if you're Saxton. The top killer of Saxton I found has always been the car. It has not been the other team. It is hilarious. The Uber dispenser. Medics can push this button. I cannot, but it doesn't really make a difference when oh no, because medics are the only ones who can wait. I don't know I don't think this even works, but the thought is there. You get what I'm going for. Mid-game, since the medigun doesn't exist, that can heal you sort of. House doesn't do anything. Does this house do something? No, it doesn't. All right. Oh yeah, we gotta appreciate the back designs and stuff because that was annoying to do. And the duck, I feel like I remember doing something with the duck. Like I gave him an animation. No. Oh, I must have removed it for ink. But I think he turned into a pirate or something when I touched him. Oh, and down here. So, the deal with this little pit, this is a kill zone for everyone except Saxton, who I'm pretty sure can just go down here freely. Yeah. Let's check out Saxton, though, because I think I did give him some cool abilities. I do not even remember adding this back section that lets you climb up. That's cool. Yeah, you can get on top of the IKEA. That's sick. Anyways, Saxton Hale. He gets the exorbitant amount of health. He gets this, and he gets his 2 shields. It only says Scout has died. It does an announcement each time. It's because I switched off the class, because I was him a minute ago. Open exit. Raw! And then he just wreaks havoc because he can jump absurdly high and go absurdly fast, and he's very powerful. So, yeah, this is Saxton City. And I believe this is my last Team Fortress 2 epic PvP map. And now it's time to look at the inventions and maybe... Oh, there's a car. If I wish I'd have... That's whatever. It does kill you, though. But, yeah, let's check out the inventions. So there actually is one more map that I didn't show you. It's Epic GCE House. And that's a random goofy name. for a random goofy place, because this was not published. This is the map where I spawn in all of the assets and stuff, and I film from other devices. I don't know what this is. It's this pickup. You can grabbable too. It's goofy, but I spawn in a bunch of inventions here. This is where I make the personal video projects, and this is where I get all my assets. Like this is where it happens. There we go. School bus. This is just like a little neighborhood area. We got Rec Room HQ because I have made a couple personal video projects just about Rec Room in Rec Room because I'm just a little dissatisfied with their creative choices. Rec Room headquarters building for breakfast. Very funny. None of this I set everything up, but it's not saying much because most of this I did not make. Little security camera. Somebody dropped the soap apparently. Little keypad through this door isn't. Oh, it is something. Here we got the green screens for the surveillance because I'll put the GIF up on screen, but that's a clip from the thing I'm working on. Elevator, gotta have that. This door do you open? What is this? Oh, this is the elevator. Wait. Oh yeah, it's because I needed a scene where he runs in the building, takes the elevator, hits the button, elevator opens up, and then I cut to him inside the real elevator, which all of these floors, gotta love that. Don't talk about that floor. Anyways, let's go up. Oh, very load-bearing wall. Please do not blow up. It's been years. It's been like 2 years since I made the video, but I don't remember putting that there. That wasn't even included. That's funny. And unfortunately, I won't be able to put that anywhere because it's a little too. It wouldn't survive on YouTube. Let's just say. Got the board, and then you hit the button, and the green screen comes up. Gotta love that. Some fun stuff. Smash it all off the table. Yeah, get off the table. I had a bunch of holotar projectors underneath the seats for the little boardroom area inside the server room. This is because one of the missions was to blow up the server room in the video. Why isn't it? There's supposed to be a teleporting thing. Over here you can open the door. Oh, open the okay. I don't know. Oh, there we go. Art department over here. Down here. There's an action scene. There's some dudes here. And here's the server room. So the CS:GO, I believe, explosive, and then the delete Rec Room button. You could tell I have a little bit of animosity towards Rec Room, but I mean I don't hate Rec Room. If there's one thing you take away from this, it's don't let it be that Rec Room sucks. I believe it could be a lot better, but I mean it's still awesome, and I'm still like devastated to see it go because it really has just. It's been such a big part of my life, and it's brought me a lot of joy. And it hurts seeing it fall apart slowly and steadily over the years. We got a sniper over here, of course. Very cool. Hello. Give me that. Yeah, you're not. Yeah, how do you feel now? You know what? Yeah, you fall down there. If you were an object, if you were in my Minecraft game, you would have fallen. That's whatever. Over here we have Hello Neighbor's house from Act 1. I remember they're early in not that early, but around when I started playing Rec Room, there was a huge lack of Hello Neighbor. Why is this here? But there was a huge lack of Hello Neighbor like inventions and rooms and content and stuff, and I wanted to be the one to like make a lot of it. I wanted to make some stuff, but like. As soon as I was getting my proficient enough to start making things like this, somebody had beaten me to it, and it was a dude I knew in the game. It was a friend of mine, and he made all the stuff I wanted to make, and I could have still made it, but I didn't want to just because he already made it. What's the point? But yeah, I was so mad, but he made that. It's pretty cool. Freaking Krusty Krab. Gotta love the Krusty Krab. There's tacos. That's cool. Over here, yes, my green screen stuff. This is where I film a little bit of green screen. Over here, skate park. Very cool. I wish for having full bodies and like a bunch of random stuff. I'm surprised Rec Room hasn't added like a Rec Room original skate park or something. That'd actually be cool. A little crowd here and a school. Gotta have that. Inside is very copy and paste, but it was a setting I needed for a video, so personal project video. You will never see it. I'm sorry. But we got a watermelon on the ground over here. Yes. Num 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 num. And over here, just hallways. Nothing in these rooms. Just decorative. Except for this one. All the way down here at the end of this hall, there's a little room and the chalkboard learning thing that don't matter. Very fun. And student stuff here. All of that. Pretty cool. I honestly I couldn't find any good school inventions. One thing that made me so mad though is like the city, the landscape that it's all set in is an invention that somebody set to like wait, no, not delete, my bad. It is like manipulate here. Yeah. Editing this invention is prohibited. It makes me so mad that that's a setting. The whole deal of Rec Room is to allow people to create stuff. And when you can set your inventions to not allow for creation, especially when anybody can make stuff. So, like, see that clipping? Like, imagine I want to fix that clipping. Whoops, you can't. And it's not like reposting. You're not gonna. It doesn't let you repost other people's inventions, but just editing them. What's the harm in that? Anyways, over here, we have this. So, good luck. You guys aren't about to escape what's coming for you. Now that you've seen that. But this was the what was it? Yeah, the epic GCE house. Now let's look at the inventions. Welcome to the beginning of the video where I use this as my background. Yeah, Rec Room has just I vibe with Rec Room. Like, I don't know how else to put it. This is like my real life space, little crappy gaming laptop. I did upgrade this laptop since I made this in Rec Room, but like this is the main section, so when I have like a webcam on, it's straight up, it's pretty cool. It looks like my little setup up here. I vibe with it. All right, here we are in my inventions published list. So these are all the things that I've made in Rec Room. Some of them differ in quality substantially, but we'll see. So we got the All American Rejects poster because cool band. We got the heavy minigun. I experimented with CV2 and I hated it. Yeah, the heavy minigun right here is pretty cool. Here, let's do this one more time, just for the fun. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna explode the. Well, actually, ink limit is pretty generous lately, so because of the. I don't know. I don't think it's optimization. I feel like it's been completely capable of doing all this before, but it's whatever. We've seen most of this. The little Star Wars blaster. Yep, cool stuff. Here we are. Yep. I'm not gonna spawn in everything because we've seen a lot of it. This one, Star Wars Rocket Trooper. This one is pretty sick. I did not make the stuff for it. I very much plagiarized all of the CV2 here, but the outfit is mine. He's the like rocket jump trooper. I wanted to put him in the Star Wars battle or Star Wars Epic PvP, basically Star Wars Battlefront. Wanted him to be there, and the deal with him, he I'm not using Maker Pen or anything, but he gives like a temporary little flight. It would look much cooler in watching it happen to somebody else. Anyways, let's go back to looking. We got RTX Shrek. I forgot I made him talk. Let's just forget that ever happened. Got the wet floor sign. Very, very beautiful wet floor. It doesn't spawn with text until you spawn it in. We saw Luke's lightsaber. Let's look at Darth Vader's lightsaber. That annoying buzz just, I don't know why it stopped. Oh yeah, it's because I got rid of the default buzz because it's annoying. But this is what it looks like. It looks pretty cool. You stick it in stuff. Plays a cool sound effect. And when you hit people with it, it does play. Yep. It makes that hit sound. It's pretty cool. Galactic Empire Stormtrooper. Yep. Darth Vader costume. I didn't get a good look at it before, but yes, these are pretty cool. There are some people who, oh yeah, I just did some outlines of stuff. Nothing fancy. I'm gonna have to get rid of all these soon, but I was fascinated by outlines for a minute. That's me. These dudes, pretty cool. Minecraft Snow Golem. Yes, I love this guy because, oh wait, no, I didn't make the invention. No. Oh, I'm so sad. That's okay. Villager. I don't think any of them. I think the villager is. You can knock down the villager. Minecraft pickaxe, Minecraft cow, Minecraft sheep. We've seen all these. TF2 Girardi. All this is, it's the explosive barrel jug with that on top of it. We got 173. I thought I stole that in the game, but no, I remember making it. You're not what I... Get out of here! What are you doing? Alright, anyways. Medkits. Oh, yeah. I did a handful of Minecraft things for some reason. Got the lily... I didn't remember making the... I thought I stole the lily pad. But no, I didn't. Oh, this Smitty's grave. Okay. We're about to enjoy this. This is Smitty's grave. Smitty Werbin Jaegerman Jansen.
He was number one.
We got the Totem of Undying, of course. Gotta have that. The Minecraft bone, Minecraft bone and bow, and Minecraft flowers. Pretty cool. Minecraft stick. Minecraft. I think I started to reach the invention cap. Like you can't have past a certain amount of inventions. At least it used to be that way. I don't know if they changed it since, but I had to stop making these because I was gonna reach the cap. The costumes, you got the bronze mercenary badge. I published it by itself just because it took forever to make. The pain train. I think this is the one that wasn't in the invention room, probably because of the ink limit. But the ink limit is now arbitrary, which makes me incredibly angry. I had to delete so much stuff because of the ink limit. Oh, is this really it? Dang, I thought I was up to more stuff. But yeah, it really does show you like the sort of chronological order that I made stuff in. I think a lot of them just aren't published. That's why. But if it's not published, it's usually like a one-time use thing. Nothing cool about it. But SCP 500, it's anybody could make that. The ball holder from the Pokemon game, anybody can make that. The engineer costume. This gives me memories because I was making. This was the first costume I made. That's hence the clipping of like the bottom half and stuff. But I remember making this in like a template world with some random dude. It was cool. And a Bob Ross costume. I did make a Bob Ross map, but it's literally just a box with paintbrushes on a canvas, so there's no point in checking it out. But hey, look at that. You can see my shadow and I look like Bob Ross. That's cool. Yeah. Anyways, rest in peace, Rec Room. You know what? Hold up. Let's get all this out the way. Actually, I'm not gonna film there. My brain's just not working. I'm just gonna leave this all in. Might as well. The authentic experience. I'm coping with the traumatic event that's about to be Rec Room leaving. All the memories, all the inventions, all the stuff. It's even though Rec Room makes me mad sometimes, and there's a lot I wish was different about it, and there's a lot I wish that they didn't change that they did. All I can say is just thank you, Rec Room. You know what? Hold up. Rec Room, thank you for giving me all the memories and experiences that you did. My life wouldn't have been the same without you. And now I guess all that's left is to sit back and watch the fireworks.
I don't want to set the world